Okay, to put things firstly, do not mind the background noise. It's just really hot where I am, but either way. There is something I must confess, and no, it is not the fact I'm gold 2. Just really play with your Elo shields, okay? Don't enter like me who had more than this much glory. I swear, okay, that's not the point. There is a big confession relating to some weapons. And we're gonna head to the shooting range. This topic is about none other than the sniper itself. Now, the sniper is a good weapon to many, but I am actually against the sniper. In fact, I might be one of these sniper haters in this game. Now, yes, I do have the glorious skin for it, so it means I probably should be loving it. But now, it may appear like that. Now, yes, a headshot can do 50, a body shot does 50. It's also it seems like a great weapon to many, but if I'm being honest, the reason why I don't like it is there's a few reasons behind it. So, starting off with one of the obvious reasons, there are too many snipers in this game. Like, I am sick and tired of seeing, like, either mobile players or anyone using sniper. Like, in my opinion, it's not that good. Even the devs listen to it saying that sniper is not OP, and I usually listen to it. It's like, your rank equals your skill, and I mock people and they treat people how their rank says they are. So, to put things simply, besides that, but that's not, the point's not ranked or anything, I'm just tired, one reason is that I'm just tired of seeing the sniper. Now, another thing is I'm not the best with the sniper, because sometimes I feel okay, besides those amazing shots, sometimes when I'm using the sniper, sometimes I scope in, but I don't click it, but that's just one of the annoying things, like, I can go through. But believe me, that isn't, but now, okay, so besides the fact, so the weapon is great and all, I just don't like that there's lots of people. Well, I personally think the crossbow is better. Yes, you heard me right. I know what you're thinking. It does 75 on the headshot, and like 37.5 damage on the body. It's worse than the sniper. Okay, now there are some personal experiences I have with it. Firstly, is that you move a lot faster with it, which I do like. It doesn't have that flash where it's kind of obvious you're scoping in. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have it. It doesn't. It's like quicker to load into the sniper. Now, the main reason why I like it more is firstly that I remember seeing in a clip and it feels more satisfying to use. Like, it just, especially when you get that headshot, like, it just feels nice. Like, at same time, it's not so annoying on the other people that they have a chance to defeat me. Like, it's... Now, yes, you shoot one bullet at a time, and it's really slow. It may not seem like great. But also, the other reason why is that I've used the crossbow for longer than the sniper. Like, I had it first. Like, most of you maybe watching this would have purchased the sniper first with keys, or maybe you've been an OG player and used the sniper longer. But well, I'm not really an OG. Like, started playing on April last year, so I started playing, well, actually, no, I did technically play on, like, the Christmas event last year, but I don't know if it was last year, but I did play the old Christmas event briefly. But there's that reason, because it was cheaper, and I also wanted to practice using sniper. Now here's one thing I feel like I noticed when I use the sniper. When I'm scoping in, it's slower. And with the crossbow, it's a lot smoother. It's so much smoother, and I actually kind of like that, because I do need to move more. Now, before you say anything, yes, I think I'm more of a crossbow person. And heck, this has an arch skin. And the sniper may have a key skin, but it has an arch skin, which is like, lot better to consider. So, the point of this video was just to prove that, in the sniper vs crossbow war, I am not on Team Sniper. Yes, I do use it, but the same to know, like, the sniper just felt weird, but honestly, I'm on Team Sniper, but I am on Team Crossbow, it's much nicer. And before we say anything when it comes to free-for-alls, I'm easily on Team Knife. I think the knife is so much better than the sniper when, like, and also, if we're talking about, like, Rivals Wars at the moment, it is a video where I'm supposed to confess, okay, there we go. I can't really hear anything. So, to put things in obvious, for the knife side, am I on Team Karambit or Team Balisong? Oh wait, I'm gonna uninvert the wrap just so you can see them a bit better. Yeah, that's nice. Now, this doesn't really apply to, now this won't apply to, like, anything else. Now, let me state some things. Now, firstly, some things like the Machete, Glorious Knife, or Chinchilla are not, I don't really like those skins, like, they're not my favorite for its, like, the Glorious Knife I actually kinda like, but the Chinchilla's kinda funny, but I do not like the Machete. Like, I like it's longer, but, anything. Also not a big fan of the Candy Cane, it's not my cup of tea. And the key knives are really great, but honestly, I don't, like, honestly, like, the regular Karambit and Balisong, I think, do just fine as a much cheaper price. Now, what is my number one knife skin? Is it the Karambit? They're longer used and longer loved, which the Candy Cane is based off of, and same with the Glass Shard. Or am I on Team Balisong? If you've heard things, well, I've said things before, and it's quite obvious, it's the Balisong. Because I just think it's more satisfying. I even like it when it's not even, like, flicking. It's kind of similar to the regular knife, and it's just really nice. And I do intend to get the skin, even though it's a legendary. Like, I will get it one day, just not at the moment. The Karambit, although I used to kind of hate the Karambit, but now I actually don't mind it. Like, the spinny thing is kind of cool, and also the design's not bad, I guess. But honestly, I'm on Team Balisong for this. And okay, and now is there any other teams I'm on? Like, now before you say anything, I'm not a big fan of the grenade. Just saying, like, I personally use Molotov more. It's kind of cool that we're getting a Arch Molotov skin, even though I won't be able to get it. And according to my theories, that people actually have complained that they wanted, like, a different utility. And another thing to clarify, I am not a big fan of the revolver. It has some good skins, like the Eagle, Boneclaw revolver's cool. Sheriff, which it's not bad. Peppermint Sheriff, that's goated. Peppergun's is cool, and it has the legendary Key Volver. Although the Glorious Revolver sucks. It doesn't look terrible, but it's just weird to me. But I don't really use the revolver actually. But I barely use the Uzi. But don't worry, I barely use the Uzi, so don't worry. But I might be using more once I get the Glorious Uzi skin, because that's the one I'm thinking of. But now let's get back to the shooting range. As to your question is, why don't I use the revolver? It's a great secondary. Well, this is Lotus I've seen people use because they think it's amazing. Now, don't get me wrong, the assault rifle is goated. And I've actually been using it more because the permafrost, it's been nerfed to a point where I don't think there's not much to say. The revolver, now the damage is great. Now don't get me wrong, not a bad speed, but the reason I don't like it is because you have to be kind of close. Like, it's not good far range. Because look, I don't think I can hit that target over there. What? Like, I swear, like, when you shoot the revolver, like, it kind of just goes off track. Well, unless they fixed it? They might have fixed the revolver and I never knew. Okay. Now, Also, something to say, I don't like the slaughter really, not because the revolver is one of them. The scythe is okay, but I don't like using the grenade. Like, the grenade is honestly a waste. It's just a waste of my time. Like, why would I bother using this? It's like, because here's the thing, the damage is great, but it easily like gets away. And now, if I was to make it now most people always replace the handle like the revolver or something, but I think the handle's good. Like, what I'll do is probably replace it with the satchels, which are much better. Yes, the damage is lower, but it's easier for you to hit your opponents with. But yes, I actually used to use the handgun a lot. I think if you looked into something like looked into my oldest Rivals years, this was actually pretty good. It was. Although the reason I stopped using the handgun was because it got reduced to 10 ammo. And now, it's currently at 13, but I think the devs every update might add more ammunition. So hopefully, by maybe update 20, the handgun will be back to its old state of 15 ammunition. Okay. But now, why don't we do one on assault rifle skins? Like, I think specifically it's like, what's the best AR skin? The AUG, Tommy Gun, or AK-47? Now, my personal favorite AR skin might be the Boneclaw rifle, or actually, maybe even just like the default rifle. Like, I really like the default design. But at the same time, I do like the timber. Okay, so, now, which is the best? Starting off with the AK-47 is, honestly, I really like it. It's a bit thin, which I don't like, but then again, the AK-47s are thin, and I like that. And I am kind of familiar with AK-47s, like I've seen them throughout things, and it's actually, they imitate it really well. There's the AUG. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you can get this in Skin Case 1. Well, all these can be found in Data Shop. The AUG is from Skin Case 2. This is one that my little brother wants, and I don't blame why. Like, it's got a thinner scope, which I got him is handy, but the 10 million visits is kind of free and has that. Even the Phoenix rifle kind of does that. But the AUG, it does have good sounds. The realization I kind of like, and I do like that it is green. But there are some. But I don't really. But then again, unlike the AK-47, I'm not familiar with it. And there's the Tommy Gun, which is from Skin Case 3, the favorite skin case. I used to hate on it, but now I don't mind it. It's a bit odd, in my opinion. Like, it just looks really strange. Like I mean, it's fine if you want to use it. Like, I probably use it over the 10 blue because it's skin. No, for the rankings. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention there was a gingerbread AUG. But so here are my opinions on the assault rifle skins, excluding Glorious or Phoenix, AK-47, and 10 million visits. So all the ones from skin cases. So starting off with the skin at last place is the Tommy Gun. Nothing really. I guess there's nothing personal with it now, but just I don't really like it. Like, there's just some things missing with it. And I really hope my mic is on, otherwise I'm just yapping quietly for no reason. But this is not, like, it's just a really weird skin, and just looking at that kind of view is not really nice. Looking at, like, one of these views, it's not bad. Now, what comes next? The AUG. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the AUG? Why? Now, I know most people love the AUG and you would expect me to love it, which is not true. It's not my favorite. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with this gun. It's a bit weird. Like, it's satisfying in my eyes, but in my opinion, there are better skins out there. Next place goes to the gingerbread AUG. I like this one more than the regular AUG. I guess there's a bit of, like, stuff in the way, but it's kind of nicely decorated, though. Now, I didn't get this instead of the... Now, it was seen in my daily top instead of the Warlord. Why didn't I get it? Because I already had an AR skin. I'm trying to get as many skins of different weapons as possible. The gingerbread AUG is not bad. It is very creative, but just, like I said, not my cup of tea. The next one. Which one is it? Let me taking a look at the skin. The AK-47 is next. It's my personal favorite from the 3 skin cases, but not overall. Because it is, like I said though, it's a bit thin, it is a bit strange. It is a bit weird to look with wraps, because there's just that black part in the middle. But like I said, it was best up on AK-47. I've seen a lot of movies and shows, and also the skin just looks really cool in general, and I'm glad that's, like, Speedy 77 got it. So that means my #1 skin has to be the Bone Claw rifle. And you are correct. Now, changing it. Oh, that looks nicer. Now, the reason why I like the Bone Claw the most is, firstly, its sound is amazing, and it is extremely similar to the default AR. Like, it's just a bit, it's got a bit of bone details, and that's why I like it so much. Like I said, I love the default assault rifle skin. I think the default AR is just perfect the way it is, and the fact that it has a bit of bones to it just makes it a lot nice. Does make it nicer. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the York. I know I'm not your favorite YouTuber's not a fan of the York, but like I said, it's my opinion. And it now, and believe me, now what's the best now from the Prime passes? What's better, Permafrost or Distortion? It's easily the Distortion. Like, I've seen this a lot more, and it's like, firstly, it looks okay. Like, I think it's a bit big, but it's cool, man. Like, you summon someone, you'll trap a player in the vortex. The actual damage is not bad. And I think you can get, like, enough keys for it if you have every standard weapon, then decide to buy the standard weapons bundle. Because, like, you can be refunded once this bundle is purchased. And if I had, like, 1,000 Robux, I might actually do this method to get, like, one weapon. So, one thing I'm thinking of is the paintball guns. I might need it for ranked games. But who knows? But now, and if there's any more confessions I have, if I'm being... Now, one thing I'll say is I'm not a fan of the shred. Looks a bit thin at the top. I don't know why. Just does. That's why I kind of like this Rusal and Axe more, because it's really good. Like, all the skin and the Nordic Axe is just... It was amazing, and I was kind of just... I cried in my head when it was finally off the shop. Like, it didn't have to be like this. But, I don't know if I've got any other confessing to do, but if you would like to know what my favorite skin bundle is, last place is the Lovely bundle. I am not a Valentine's person. Next place is probably, for me, the Pixel bundle. They're very laggy, but at the same time, I really love the Pixel Burst. Like, I really want this skin. And the Pixel Flashbang is also pretty smart. But it's a bit annoying though with all these, like, with the new skin models, you can't buy like the wrap or charm finisher or the emotes separately. You can only do that with the skins, which I guess makes sense. Between the second place for me is the Nostalgia bundle. I am not a OG Roblox player. Like, all these things are, but still, like, I think these things are pretty cool. Like, I do like the hyper laser guns, the banana hammer are pretty cool, but I'm not a fan of the rocket launcher or the link sword. Just don't know why, but they're just not my thing. And yes, #1 for me is the balloon bundle. I love this bundle, okay? And heck, these aren't the only balloon skins. Like, there's also the balloon shotgun and shorty. Like, I would do anything in my power to get these skins, or just to get this bundle. Or at least, like, the balloon bow and balloon axes are the ones I have. The balloon launcher and balloon paintball gun are pretty cool. But yeah, that's technically my favorite skin bundle. Also, here's my daily shop. Not the greatest. Oh, there's the Tommy gun. Then that was me speaking of the devil. The Forsaken Tommy gun. Okay, I don't even know what I'm yapping at this point, but those are things I have to confess. I can't believe my favorite YouTuber, Prangom778, likes the crossbow more than the sniper. How did I get it? Oh wow, how convenient. But yeah, honestly, those are my opinions. There are things, I guess times change, and honestly, your YouTubers may not be the person you expect, and, oh yeah, another, yeah, sorry, reasons like the balloon bundle, because there's the balloon shotgun and balloon shorty. Like, these balloon skins are cool. Now, that'll be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, those are some things I just needed to confess to you guys.